Hey guys, good morning from Freiburg, Germany. This is Matthieu from Wiferion, and today is a big day. We're launching our battery calculator, our online battery calculator, which is going to help you to assess the project you're planning, what battery size you need, what charging power do you need, to get a first rough idea if the whole thing you have in mind is going to work out. So I'm happy to show you guys how it works, so please follow me. So here we are. We have our online battery calculator. On the left side you see a graph with the battery state of charge, and on the right side you see some settings. So we start by defining the times per day we're working. So this would be a 24-hour operation. We start by setting, for example, let's say 18 hours a day. With this little check mark, you can define if the robot is going to be able to charge overnight or not. In a second step, we will define what the driving time of a single loop is within your process. So let's assume it's driving 2 hours, 120 minutes. And we would have 30 minutes between each loop to charge. Next, we set the average current consumption of our AGV. So for example, 10 amps continuous. And bear in mind, this is the average power consumption, not the peak consumption, the average consumption. And we see here our process would be self-sustainable. So we would discharge during the loop, we would charge during our charge break. And if we would, for example, increase the consumption, have a bigger AGV, we see the depth of discharge would increase, and at some point we would run out of power during this process. So what do we do to overcome this? We can either increase charging time, but we don't want that because this is going to make our availability decrease. Or we can increase charging power. If we increase charging power, we're back on a self-sustainable process. We could also select a bigger battery. So we just start with more capacity and the state of charge decreases over the day and charges overnight back again. And so on and so on. So you can basically tweak your process with those parameters. And the basic assumption of this model is that you have a daily process, which is 24-hour, and you have a daily built-in process, which is your loops, your AGVs operating. It is of course a simplified assumption because it's not given that your robot will operate in repetitive loops. But for a first estimate, this is perfect. Do you need 60 or 200 amps of charging? Do you need a 100 AH battery or a 400 AH battery? Those are the questions you need to answer very early in your design process, and those are the questions you can answer with our simulator. Great, so I hope this little demonstration was inspiring to move forward and play around with our simulator. Feel free to reach out to us if you need help with it. Feel free to reach out to us if you're not happy or unconfident with the results, and we'll be happy to assist. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Cheers, guys.